Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. In this video we're gonna be doing another review of somebody else's books. So I'm gonna be reading all of the books, or some of the books, that Steph Bohrer has rated 5 stars, some of her favorite books. She is a big book YouTuber if you haven't heard of her, and I love her book videos, and I just think her videos are great, and she has really good book recommendations. So that's what we're doing. They're barking in the bag. That is my dog, can't do anything about that. We have my iced coffee. It's so good. And as you can see, my book wall is getting huge. But I'm kind of going all over the place with this because the first book that I'm going to mention is not necessarily in her first books I've rated 5 stars of all time. I watched it last night just to make sure, but I have heard that she really likes this book, and she just went to London and she took this book with her, so I'm assuming she really likes it. But it's a book that's been in my TBR forever. So about Normal People by Sally Rooney. By the way, if you're new here, my name is Karen. I do a lot of books, fashion, and lifestyle content. If any of that is of interest to you, make sure to hit the subscribe button. So Normal People by Sally Rooney, I started reading it yesterday and I'm already like 100 pages in. It is a pretty fast read. I prefer that you either love or hate Sally Rooney. So far I'm loving her writing. Honestly, it's different. She doesn't use quotation marks, which can be very confusing, but I really like it. So I'm hooked. I'm really hooked with this book. And another book that I'm gonna read from her 5 stars is 1,000 Boy Kisses, and that book of hers is really sad, and I'm kind of nervous because I haven't read like a book that has made me cry so far, and sad books are really my thing. So there's that. And at first, kind of YA romance is kind of immature, so that's gonna be interesting. Then the last book for now that I'm thinking about reading from her 5-star reads, she recommended 2 series in that first video of hers, and one of them was the Off-Campus series, which I read the first 4 books, and then I think the author came out with a new one. You guys know that I bought it. I haven't actually finished that one because it's not like as exciting as the rest of the series, so I have to do that one. So we're not really gonna be talking about Off-Campus in this video. We're gonna be talking about the Addicted series. My book is getting in the mail today, and I'm excited for that one because I know it's a very popular series. I can't commit to how long that series is, but we shall see. And okay, so she actually uploaded a video of more 5-star reads. If I find a book from there that I really want to read, I might add another book to this video. We shall see, because I have found that every time I do a video where it takes me, where I have to read a lot of books, it takes me freaking forever to edit it. So I'm not getting into that again. So I'm only gonna pick books that I think I'm gonna go through very fast. I'll talk to you guys when I read a little bit more. Updates for you guys, so let's go to my office. Okay, so this is my current situation. This is what I don't film when I'm doing my makeup. Scary, right? First, I want to say thank you EyewearDirect for collaborating with me for this video. If you don't know, I am an EyewearDirect icon, which means I'm an ambassador for them. So I work with them every month, pretty much. Not every month, but they do have like seasonal lines, and I work with them and I promote those. And they have sponsored some of my videos before. We have worked over on Instagram, TikTok, so they're all over my social media platforms. But anyways, I'm gonna start by showing you the glasses that they sent over. Two of the frames are from their spring collection, and they're very extra. I know they're not like for everybody, but I really these, like, they're gonna look very cool in pictures and with certain outfits and stuff like that. The third frame, it's a frame that I already have in a lot of different colors, but I wanted to get this specific color because that's what that. Start by showing you one of their spring frames. This is a clear frame, as you can tell. I'm obsessed with clear frames. This is like a very oversized Vogue editor vibes, and it has like some floral print on details. And I'm obsessed with these. We haven't done a glasses haul in a while, so this is what they look like. These are very chic, like I like them. Pretty. And these are called the Snapdragon frames. That is a very extra name. I like it. So next I'm going to show you another pair from their spring collection, and these are also very extra. They're very, I wouldn't say 70s/80s vibes, and EyeBuyDirect does those frames very well. This color though, I'm obsessed with. So it's this like light blue, although it kind of looks white. No, it looks blue. Matches my nails and everything, and it has also a floral print on this side. Match my nails. And then these are called the Seed frame, and this is what they look like on. These are so cool. I like it. I'm being super extra with these frames, but they're so cool. I am obsessed. Okay, you're not surprised probably when I show you what the last frame is. These are another St. Michael pair. So yes, you might think they look exactly like the ones I have, but these are kind of, they're darker gold colored, not the super light one. I think these are also blue light. You're not surprised, neither am I. So these frames, so I'm probably gonna be wearing these for the rest of the video, and let's just get right back into it. Still working on the coffee. I had to leave these on because I can't really take myself serious with them on, but they're so cool. So we're gonna start reading Ugly Love right now, and I want to get my reaction to the first few lines of it. So okay, so literally the first line of this book is, "Somebody stab you in the neck, young lady." And I remember watching Haley Pham's video when she read this book. By the way, this video is inspired by her. I don't remember that to say that at the very beginning of the video, but it is. So yeah, that is a pretty epic first line. I remember her mentioning that. Let's keep reading. Okay, so quick update. I'm like in page 15, and she moved in with the brother, and Miles was there, and I have a feeling he might be the love interest. I'm actually documenting a lot more details of me reading this over my TikTok, so since this is gonna be going up later, you can go ahead and watch those TikToks because I'm gonna go more into detail. Because I'm reading 3 books for this video, I'm not gonna be documenting my reactions to every single thing of this. So yeah, I just wanted to update you guys. Good morning, you guys. It is the next day, and I started Ugly Love yesterday and I finished it in one sitting, and let's talk about it. So this is the first book I finished for this video so far. I'm starting to really see the Colleen Hoover hype. I'm obsessed with this book. A popular opinion, but I do think I like it better than Ugly. Than it ends with us. I think this might be my favorite Colleen Hoover book so far. Although I really like Verity too, but that's like a complete different genre. So this one, I'm gonna read you guys the description. It's not exactly love at first sight for Tate Collins when she meets the tormented and secretive Miles Archer. They wouldn't even go as far as to consider themselves friends. The only thing Tate and Miles have in common is a mutual physical attraction that can't be denied. Their desires are out in the open. They realize they might have stumbled on the perfect no-strings arrangement. He isn't looking for love, and she doesn't have time for it. It leaves just the sex. What they've got could be surprisingly satisfying as long as they can stick to the 2 rules Mal has for her. Never ask about the past, don't expect the future. They think they can handle it, but everything is different when real emotions start to change the equation. So I gave this book a 5 out of 5. And I don't regret my rating because I think it was that great. I know there's like some mixed reviews about it, although I think most people like it, but I don't know, it really resonated with me. Like, he had a very traumatic past, and that's why he didn't really commit to, you know, loving somebody. So yeah, one thing I didn't like about it is that his POV almost the entire time is just talking about him and his ex, but when you get kind of towards the end, it does make sense why they gave so much background story about that. And yeah, this is a 5 out of 5 for me. I'm trying not to be super stingy with my ratings lately, so 5 out of 5. And I started Addicted to You, and I'm gonna be reading this today. Hopefully maybe we can finish it today. We'll see. I don't want to rush it. And then I'm almost done with Normal People, so we can talk about those when I'm closer to being done. So we are filming the very last clip of this video, and I think at the beginning I said I wasn't going to talk about books that I've read from Steph Bohrer recommendations, or that she had in her 5-star reads, besides the ones I was gonna read for this video. But I only ended up reading 2 of the books that she had in her 5-star reads. Luckily, I have read a lot of her 5-star reads, so I'll show you guys the 2 books that I read for this video. One that I couldn't get into, and then the rest I did finish, and I'll tell you if I agree with her opinions or not. Okay, so here are all the books that we're going to be talking about. I'm going to start with the one that I couldn't get into. So one book from her 5-star reads that I couldn't get into was the first book of the Addicted series. I read like, let's see, like 40 pages, and it was very slow for me. I couldn't really connect to the characters. I'm not sure if the whole addicted trope is something that I'm going to get into, but I feel like this is the type of series or book that you have to be in the mood for, so we're probably gonna end up reading it, just not for this video. And then another one that I ended up reading that I can't find here. Hold on one second, let me go get that book. Okay, so the second book that I ended up finishing is actually the first book that I ended up finishing is Normal People by Sally Rooney's book. Honestly, what are my thoughts about this book? Okay, so I really thought I was gonna love this book. I went through the first half of the book so quick, and I was really falling in love with the characters, but then I hit like a really slow reading slump in the middle of the book, and it was just going really slow for me. And then the ending, I don't know, I didn't really like it. What I liked about it is that it is really a raw book and somewhat realistic in a way, but besides that, I don't agree that this is a 5-star read, for me at least, or you know, for some people it is. I have heard that you either hate or love Sally Rooney. I think I'm in the middle, honestly. Like, I don't have such strong opinions about her writing. So my review for this one, my duck's making noises in the back, so we're gonna have to deal with that. So my review for this one, I think is gonna be a 4 out of 5. So I love the writing style, I love the characters, I just didn't really like how it developed. The book that I actually did finish for this video, and you guys saw some of my reactions for it, was Ugly by Colleen Hoover. This book is definitely a 5 out of 5 for me. I freaking love this book. I love the characters, I love the brokenness of, you know, him, and the way their love story developed, and everything that kind of led up to him being the way he was. I freaking love this book. This is a 5 out of 5 for me. We're gonna just real quick say if I agree with the ratings or not. Love and Other Words by Christina Loring is also another one of her 5-star reads that I've read in the past. This wasn't a 5-star read for me. This was a 4.5 out of 5, and what was missing for me was, I don't know, I feel like it could have been a shorter book, and I kind of got bored in some parts of the book, but besides that, it was almost a 5 out of 5, just not quite. Daisy Jones and the Six. This is probably my favorite book I've read my entire life. I'm not even kidding. So this is a 5 out of 5 for me. I love the characters. I didn't really need a perfect ending for it. It was just so well done. The Hating Game is also a 4.5 out of 5 for me. I don't know, I just feel like I've read so many other books. Maybe I'll bump it. Okay, so let's say this is a 5 out of 5 for me. I freaking love characters. It was a funny book. It was a romantic book. It was perfect for, you know, if you really like romance, this book is great. So I do agree with this one, Steph, as well. Beach read. Now, you guys know I'm a huge fan of this book, so this is a 5 out of 5 for me. And I'm gonna do a video where I talk about all my 5-star reads, and it might get repetitive because some of them are actually in this video. but this book was so good. It was just like best romance I think I've read in a long time. So I do agree with this one. Books from her 5-star reads. You know, the off-campus series is also a 5-star read for me. Yes, I agree with her opinions on books for sure. I just don't think all of her 5-star reads are gonna be a 5-star read for me. They're really enjoyable books. So with that being said, we have come to the very end of this video. Make sure to hit the subscribe button if you want to see more videos from me. It will be highly appreciated if you do hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Bye guys.